Not long ago, I trained around my wrist injury, radial and lower back pain, then I progressed faster than before. And so if you keep thinking injuries mean total rest or starting over, in this video I'm gonna share with you how I adjusted my actions and mindsets to still stay consistent on this fitness journey so that you will know how to make progress even when you are not at 100%. If you don't know who I am, my name is Bách Đỗ. I help guys gain weight and strength becoming bigger and stronger because lately my weight has gone up from 55 to more than 70 kilograms, and in fact that 70 kg was actually acquired after months getting stuck at 68 kilograms during a recovery period for my left wrist injury. So I want to talk about the actions first. Simple. Train around the injuries or the pain, as I said before. Not the opposite of it, which is to train through them. For example, I actually did that for this left wrist injury, which was caused by the fail rack after a very hard and heavy rep at overhead press. Then I got this, but I still kept training like nothing had happened. So there were some negativities around it. The first one is obviously that kind of action just made it worse. I got more pain and it created a sequence, basically a long-term impact. For instance, my wrist now cannot bear doing some certain exercises or movements, some angles, pressing on it, like elbow lever. I couldn't do it anymore, or chin-ups. Crazy. Also, that action lengthened the recovery period, and the workout done at that time were not effective. And it is the same for pain, not just injuries. I got left-sided radial pain after doing advanced tuck front lever when I was a beginner trying to make some progress towards front lever calisthenic skill. I just got stuck there in a loop, basically. Got pain, and then after that it healed for several days, and I just hopped on that variation again, and it got painful again. Repeated that cycle over and over again. So I understand that there is an urge to still do something physically because of the reasons like we do not want to get the fear of getting left behind, or the competitive trait of a young man like you and me, bro. And we do not want to break our workout streaks, etc. So here's the tactic that I did. Just train around the pain. Do whatever you can. For me, about this radial pain, I just stopped advanced tuck front lever for a while. Wow, doing radial fly and weighted pull-ups included back and radial strength as well. And guess what? After a certain period, I came back to it, just gave it a try, and I got it without any pain. Simple. If all you can do is rehab or rebuild exercises, just do it. At least something is better than nothing. For my wrist, I just stopped all wrist involved movements, which were basically most of the exercises, so I got really depressed about it. However, I still trained my abs, legs, and running. I also did rehab stuff, including icing for the first few weeks, and then heating, static hold, isometrics, stretching, massaging by myself. And then I just added, not eliminated the above, added rebuild exercises like push-up hold position, just like this, dead hang, and then gradually progressed to some body weight reps again. The goal here is to get the blood flow into the painful or injured areas. So do not take complete rest because it'll get so tight and there's no blood flow, aka no recovery at all, at least for a longer course of time to heal and lose all the strength during that period. And even if you feel shitty, just start to move ASAP, which is a must, not optional. That is all about the actions. Let's talk about the mindsets that I got. Everything is possible because eventually it will heal. For my wrist, for example, I got so depressed, as I said. I received nothing valuable from doctors except for the ultrasound and x-ray, which showed only some fluid, which is not alarming, right? And I got the pain even in rested position, like hold on the motor handlebars, hold on, motor handlebar only one, and I couldn't rotate it just like this. So I realized that would make me a more dangerous guy because I had nothing to lose, either better or just at the same fucking shitty position, just like that. So I got aggressive with the rehab above that I said to you, and then I saw some progress getting better from time to time, and eventually I got back to training bigger and stronger, all thanks to the anger and the hopelessness before. I had said to myself before that when I got out of this pain, I'm just gonna cry, but luckily I didn't. But yeah, it was a joy for me, bro. Also, we will be able to get back to them, the training, to work out, to do the thing that we love without pain in the future. I believe that, personally. So I got low back pain with bend over row, which is the same cycle, the same loop as I said to you before for the rear delt pain. So I stopped and switched over to croc row, and after a while I tested it again with a more proper form, specifically for bend over row again, with bracing, proper lats activation, etc., and there was no pain. So just think, this is a chance to get stronger at those movements and at those muscle groups, also at other muscle groups as well. Just train around, as discussed before, and even that specifically painful one. So the reason why I got the lower back pain is that, I got no correct technique and I was still weak at that point. So I tried to make it stronger and then come back to see how it goes after healing and strengthening the wrist in order to avoid re-injury, like with the wrist curl or this other cable stuff, and just get more knowledge about them. The reason why I got back to where I used to be much faster and then stronger is that I've invested my assets into information, learning how to recover with exercises and optimization for training routine, and I did even purchase a program plus more portions of what I have already got in my diet plan, so I got bigger as well. And to be honest, bro, these motherfucker pains are unavoidable. Damn. It is painful to bear them, I know. But once we join this fucking fitness journey, it is likely to be guaranteed that we would get pain, kinda obvious, and or injuries. Alan Throm, which is the owner of the YouTube channel called Untamed Strength, as far as I remember, he has been training for fucking years. Even with his coach, he still got lower back tweaked in deadlift. It is like the price when we are in this game. The only difference is that it is not fixed, okay? But it will fluctuate around this. So that's why knowledge is so important about the form, about the technique, about the injury, recovery, training, diet, etc. Just learn from other mistakes, which serve as a kind of unfair advantage for us because we had got that. And yourself. Learn from yourself, your own experience too, so that you wouldn't get into that shitty position again. Same condition, new behavior, with aka learning definition. Alright, that's it, bro. Goodbye.